Hello everybody, welcome back to the world of Wraith. We got with you guys again another video. Taking a look at some of the Ranger Mech legendaries that have recently spiked because of the high seas announcement. A New Horizons about 168, there's very low listings on the market, 26. Cold Foils are about 185. Guys, I think this might be reprinted on Treasure Pack, but I don't know. It's just a guess. It's a wild guess. I have no evidence. So, if you're gonna get this, use your own discretion. As always, not financial advice. This is just what I think. Think LSS could reprint this, but they could also simply just not reprint it. So, yeah. Next up, Trench of Sunken Treasure, the rainbow foil. It's pretty much $40, and it's looking like the new Ranger is going to be a New Horizons user. New Horizons along with Trench, I think it's going to be really good. It's going to let you, cycle your arsenal, get a resource. The EA, wow, this EA is going crazy. 250 basically. Yeah. Moderately play for 240. First listing 250. This is crazy. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't know if I can recommend buying this, but like, it does look fresh. Next up, Skull Bone Cross Trap. I don't think the new Ranger is gonna play this. She definitely looks like a New Horizons user, but oh no, what the heck is even this? But if you do want to get it, um, don't get it. Nah, I'm just telling you, don't get it. She's just gonna be using New Horizons. We got here long draw half glove. It's about $1. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna spike. I don't think this is gonna spike, but if you're looking forward to Rangers, I would get this. It's just anti-warmonger tech. I think the new Ranger is gonna be running a lot of pumps because her ability lets her make an arrow. But just in case you do draw a bunch of arrows and they do, warmongers against you, there's a bunch of applications that this can be good. Maybe late game. Super cheap right now. Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't want to pick this up if you're looking forward to Rangers. Cold foil is about realistically 28 for a near mint. So yeah, this definitely spiked a little bit. Yeah, I would just get the regular non-foil for $1. Ask your locals, see if anybody has it. Would definitely recommend just having this if you're looking forward to Rangers. Adaptive plating. This recently spiked. I think it was about 45, 50. Went up a couple dollars after shipping. This is basically 65. It's only 12 on the market. Let's see the cold foils. Yeah, it's only 12 on the market. 3 cold foils on the market. Probably gonna be like 100 something. $95. 95, 98. We got Techno Foundry Heart from Bright Lights. This spiked up to 30. We got one seller here for about 19. So not bad, but this is slowly, once these are sold, it's a $40 card. And this is not even the foil version. Foil version, wow. It's actually pretty cheap for the unlim. I would recommend just getting yourself the unlim. A little foiling to the card. Yeah. Bright Lights looking kind of crazy. I never thought Techno Foundry Heart from Bright Lights would be so much. Visiatronic Model 1, Model I, just AB, AB2 pretty much, $13, pretty high. I remember buying my copy for like maybe $4 a while back ago. But AB2, Mech's gonna have really a lot of AB in their equipment. This is some of like the best AB headpiece you can get. If you're looking forward to Mech, maybe it's worth getting one. Heist. This card has always like been kind of pricey. It's only 16 on the market, but this is pretty much $30 card. I do think this card's gonna be crazy, especially with the new hero ability of Puffin. If you can like get this to hit and you're gonna put an item in play and crank it, most likely you already will use her ability to crank a golden cog. So in a way, this kind of says on hit, draw a card, like on Puffin. Only 16 available. Maybe Bright Lights will be open more. If you're excited for Puffin, I would just, recommend having your own. It is kind of pricey at 30, but, you know, make your own choice. Next up, Twin Drive. Double boosting, that's all it does. 30, 32, 33, 37. Yeah, Bright Light's looking tough. We gotta, as a community, we gotta open up more Bright Light boxes, try to get these cards to go down. I definitely think it's gonna be played, especially when we're combining this with BIOS update, kind of like Heist. Any cards in Mech that's gonna let you play an item from like Banish or however, cheating out an item and allowing you to crank it, getting an action point. It's also going to let you kind of draw a card with Puffin's ability. So things to look out for. BIOS update and Heist. And of course with BIOS update, double boosting on your twin drive just to have another chance of banishing an item. Let's see. Yeah, BIOS update's basically $4 and goes to 5. I would recommend getting this sooner than later. I mean, maybe it'll be in a treasure pack, but I don't think this has gotten a high enough price that LSS is like, this needs to be reprinted now. I think cards like New Horizon and other things like that, LSS will be taking a look at, but not BIOS update. So I would still recommend getting that sooner than later if you're excited for Mech. Crown of Dominion, it's looking like the new heroes are all going to want to use gold. Don't know if it's going to be worth having a headpiece just to have a gold, but it has been seeing traction lately. A couple sales. Looks like it's about $70, $75 plus. And then we got the Marvel version. The Dynasty Marvels looks so fire. Looks crazy. It's about $250. Yeah, $250. Once those have sold, it's about $290 and $320. Yeah, pretty crazy. I can't recommend you guys getting this. I don't think the new heroes will run it, but if you think they could run it, do your thing. You can get your Crown of Dominion. I would personally not buy it. Just not buy it. I think we're gonna get some sort of pirate hat. That would be really cool. A pirate hat headpiece. Maybe that'll do something with gold. But yeah, I would skip on this, guys. Heat Seeker. This card, it's gonna be insane in the new Ranger. For those of you that didn't play like Lexi meta, if this hits, beginning of your end phase, put the top card of your deck face up into your arsenal. Allows you to do New Horizon, and allows you to have your additional arsenal zone. Yeah, this card is pretty good. If you're looking forward to the new Ranger, I'd recommend definitely having your play set. About $6, slowly going to 7. Not bad at all. Deadeye, another great Ranger card. This does need an aim counter, and I don't think the new Ranger is going to be playing towards that type of, deck building, construction, playstyle. Doesn't seem like she's going to want to be using aim counters. But maybe if you do want to make a version with aim counters, this is a really powerful card you can include in it. Gives your next arrow with an aim counter +3. Well, just gives your next arrow +3. And if it has an aim counter, when it hits a hero, look at their hand, choose a card and discard it. So it has a very powerful on hit. Looks like it has recently spiked a little bit. No sales, couple sales, yeah. About $7, $8. Again, very strong card. If you're looking forward to Ranger, might be time to get it. Next up, Codex of Inertia, guys. I strongly think this card's going to be played in the new Ranger. If you're having an extra arsenal zone, it lets you kind of play around to discarding a card. Downside of all these Codex cards, just putting a card from the top of your deck into the arsenal, especially if we're playing Trench, even if you get like a bad arsenal, you can just get rid of it, get a resource out of it. Codex of Inertia is only 27 listings, but this is pretty much $7 to $8 card. I would recommend getting this sooner than later, especially if you're excited for the new Ranger. If We got one rainbow foil for 10. Not even a bad deal. Pay a couple, yeah. Then 13. Yeah, if someone wants to snag up that $10 rainbow, like, that's not even a bad deal. Shipping included. Basically close to $8. So if you want to pay like $2 extra, get your rainbow foil version. Last but not least, battering bolt. This is I think this is the only generic popper for Rangers. I think Riptide has like a specialization that he can use that's considered a popper. And this being an on hit that discards all cards other than action cards, it's pretty interesting. Like as the game evolves, there's a lot more instants in play. Look at like Aurora, she runs a couple instants. All the Mystic heroes run their chi. I think Battering Bolt, like it can take out reactions, like all these assassins running reactions. I think you should not sleep on this card. It is kind of pricey for an arrow, about $14-15. Let's see what we got. 31 on the market, but it is super strong. I wonder if this will be reprinted. Man, that treasure pack, there's just so much speculation going around it. Speculation. I can't even speak today. But regardless, I do think this card is going to be really good, and I think it could see play in the new Ranger deck. That's pretty much all I got for you guys today. Kind of a shorter market watch. Thank y'all so much for watching. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know down below. Do you think I missed any cards? What cards are you thinking that Rangers are going to be playing that I didn't talk about in this video? Also, mechs. What mech cards do you think I missed? I might have glossed over. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.